day to you all. Stephen Delport here from the National Bargaining Council. In the previous series, we have started to deal with different departments and giving you the information on how the internal structures of the Bargaining Council operate. So today I want to deal with our case management department. In dealing with that, I need to explain that the Council is accredited by the CCMA to deal with certain types of cases, of which, for instance, discrimination cases do not fall under our jurisdiction. So if there's a discrimination case, you would have to refer that through to the CCMA. So also in terms of the two different clusters of disputes that we deal with, let's deal with one, which is the compliance dispute, and the other would be your unfair dismissals, unfair labor practices. Those would be those kind of disputes in terms of the relationship between the employer and employee. So to look at the process in terms of compliance disputes, what is a compliance dispute? A compliance dispute would be any contravention of any clause or condition that is within the Bargaining Council agreement. For instance, the employee has left and not given notice, not receiving enough leave, underpayment of wages, those kind of things. So let's just discuss the process. What would happen in a case where there is non-compliance? The Bargaining Council agent will issue a compliance order. The employer or employee would have a certain period of time, which is 14 days, to comply with the compliance order. Should you not do so, then we appoint commissioners, which are accredited CCMA commissioners, to hear the matter at arbitration. Obviously, both the applicant and the respondent will have the opportunity to come and state their case at this arbitration. What happens? The arbitrator makes an award. That award we then forward to the CCMA and to the Labour Court, who makes this an order of the High Court, because the Labour Court has got a High Court status. What we then do, and this obviously taking into consideration that the respondent is still not complying with whatever the arbitration award was, we then hand this over to the sheriff in the respective municipality, who would then take the matter further by coming out to the establishment, writing up the goods to the value of what is due. That deals with compliance issues. Let's examine the other cluster of disputes, being alleged unfair dismissal, alleged UPLs, which is unfair ULPs, which is unfair labor practices. So what would happen in the case of an unfair dismissal is the employee would have to refer that matter through to the council. And please keep in mind, you have 30 days from the incident to refer the matter. Should you fall outside of the 30-day, an application for condemnation must also accompany such application for conciliation. Application for condemnation, you would have to give the reasons why it is later than the 30 days. And they need to be compelling reasons, which the commissioner will consider as to could they still hear the case. After conciliation, if there's no resolve to the dispute, then the applicant, either party, has the option of referring it for arbitration. You have 90 days to do so. At arbitration, both parties, both the applicant and respondent, will present their cases to the arbitrator, who then makes a ruling or an award. The party who the award is made against then has 21 days to comply, and in a case where they don't, then the applicant would have to take the matter further through to the Labour Court, or whether it's taken for the review or taken on rescission. I think the message that I would like to send out there is that there seems to be sometimes a misconception that it is us, the Bargaining Council staff, that makes these decisions as to what the outcome of cases are. That's not the case. You have a fair and proper process where qualified, accredited commissioners are being utilized to hear your cases and to make determinations thereon.